Good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my brainstorming methodology or method on how I update my outfits every single year. For those who don't know, I only change my outfits once a year simply because it's just easier to recognize my character if I only wear one outfit every single year. But because of that, I do need to spend a lot more time in thinking through what outfit I actually want to wear, because once I pick an outfit, I stick with it for an entire year, so it is pretty permanent. And that's why I need to put a lot of thought into it. But before we jump into the rest of the video, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to cover are ground rules for my character design. There are certain things that I don't change that much, or I try to avoid changing as much as possible, simply because it's very iconic to my character. And one of the most iconic things is the blue hair. So I try to avoid changing the hair color as much as possible, simply because it's very iconic to my branding. When everyone sees Keroppi, you see the blue logo, you know, my YouTube logo is in blue, my character, which is in all of the different thumbnails, also has blue hair, and usually a blue themed outfit of some sort. So I am a little bit flexible in the outfit's color theme, where I usually add in like white and purple and other shades of blue in order to kind of fit the whole hairstyle as well as the whole outfit of my character. But the hair color and the general color scheme being blue/purple is definitely an ongoing theme that is kind of associated with my channel's branding, which is why I try to avoid changing that, because, you know, I don't want to confuse everyone. So what I can actually show you over here is when you go to gear/sub palette and you go to customize looks and looks over here, you can actually save a bunch of different presets. As you can see here, I have my 2023 look over here, and we can load back to our 2022 look, which was last year's look. So let's load that up. And as you can see over here, this was last year's look. I did change the hair color a little bit. You know, it's not as blue. This is more of a purple/dark blue. And it was mainly because the outfit itself was, you know, it was a black/blue. Many of you guys do know I am a little bit maybe quite a bit colorblind. And so when I say blue or purple, you might see a totally different color, but this is just what I see from my view. So if the colors are a little bit off of what I'm actually saying, is just because that's what I see with my eyes, okay? So with that said and done, this is just a placeholder of next year's outfit. The main thing that I want to show you is not the outfit itself, but the face. So I'm actually going to go to my camera settings over here. I'm going to go to fix camera and change angle. And let me just fix this up a little bit. And right here, you have a close-up of my character's face. I've been working on the more smaller details first, because those are usually the harder ones, or the ones that take a lot more time, versus the outfit itself, as well as body proportions and hairstyles. Those are slightly easier to tune, but the face itself takes me a very, very long time to tune, because I just don't know how to make faces. I'm gonna just be real with you. But the look that I'm going for my 2024 look is more oriental. I definitely want to keep the red eyeliner that is under the eyes. I really like that because it kind of signifies, you know, it's more oriental, more Asian type of theme. I got a lot of inspiration from Honkai Star Rail as well as Genshin Impact. All of the characters from the Shenzhou, Luofu, as well as in Li Yue, you know, basically the Chinese based characters, they all have this red eyeliner under their eyes just to kind of pop and just signify like, hey, these guys are Chinese, or, you know, they're similar to Chinese. And so I definitely want to integrate that into my new character for 2024. However, that only covers the eyeliner itself. As for the eye design, I definitely want to try to go for a Rukia's look. I really like Rukia's Bankai form, especially when they animated it. It looks really, really pretty. And I do like its kind of purple/blue color scheme. Again, this is what I see. It might not be blue and purple to what you guys see, but this eye color over here, I definitely want to go with an eye design similar to this, because it's really, really pretty. I like this color scheme. As well as the hair color, I really like this. However, I'm definitely going to need to lean towards a two-tone hairstyle if I am going to be integrating this hairstyle or this hair color, mainly because, well, this is pretty far away from the usual dark blue that I go with. Unless the outfit that I decide to use at the end is going to be of a lighter color, then maybe I can go with a lighter hair color as well. But now to talk about the outfit itself. So I just watched Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, I think is is what the newest one is called, but Grace's outfit was really nice. I really like this kind of office dress shirt as well as office pants. I personally think it just looks really clean, really professional, and really nice. And so we broke it down basically so that she does wear this little necklace. We're not going with the handcuffs. This was part of one of the chase scenes. It was really cool, but we're definitely not going with handcuffs. But I do like this type of pant design as well as the dress shirt itself. But we are going to be adding another layer on top of this, and that is she actually wears a vest that matches her pants in another scene. And I personally want the final look to look similar to this, where you're going to have a dress shirt, you're going to have pants, and then you're going to have a sort of vest that goes over everything just to kind of complete the look. But then of course, to spice things up a little bit, we are going to go with a different hairstyle. I'm thinking of either Makima's hairstyle or Kafka's hairstyle, because they both look really nice and really sexy. The only problem is I don't know if any of these hairstyles are going to look good in blue, or at least with a cooler color scheme. So this is going to be a lot of trial and error, and it is going to be a little bit tricky. Again, for the face design, we might go with a more reserved Kafka look over here, or maybe a more playful look like Makima's face over here. Makima's outfit over here is also another reference point that I could use to fit the whole aesthetic theme. The only thing I would have to look at over here would be the sleeves would have to be rolled up a little bit, as I just like that type of look. It's more hands-on. Versus Makima's look, which is, you know, she kind of sits in the back line. She has everything under control because that's her character, you know, it just kind of fits her personality, and she's less hands-on. Another bonus item that I'm considering are the glasses. I might want to put like the Kafka glasses on top of her head because it is very iconic. It is very nice. It's very classy. I really like that Kafka classy look with her little shades on top of her head. So we might consider this. We're gonna have to look around to see if we do have this accessory in order to use it. I'm pretty sure there is an accessory that already exists like this. However, we just have to play around with the angling as well as the positioning to get this right. Now, with all of that being said, that was actually just version 1 of what I'm considering. There is, of course, a second version, which kind of sticks more close to the theme that a lot of people associate my character with, and that is, of course, a very Japanese samurai yukata type of theme. So, of course, the second version that I'm considering is a Senbon Sakura yukata kimono type of theme. So we do have some fan art over here of Scarlet. Scarlet is one of my most favorite characters in Nikkei. She is my main character, and you know, over here she's wearing like a pink sort of dress with some light colored hair. It kind of fits the whole theme of cherry blossoms and everything, and you know, she uses a katana to begin with anyway, so it would work. And then over here is even more concept art. However, this applies to Nikkei the game itself. You know, this was concept art for Nikkei, but nevertheless I am using this as reference material in case I do want to go this direction and, you know, go a little bit more on the samurai edge, but show a little bit more skin and be a little bit more on the sexy side. Personally, I am leaning against this because I usually don't make my characters overly sexualized. I go more of the say-so route on my characters. I just prefer it that way. But nevertheless, this is something that I might consider because I do like the character design as well as the outfit design. Now, the third option is something that I think a lot of people are going to prefer over my other options, simply because it's a little bit more streetwear-ish. You know, you've got some sort of cyberpunk streetwear mixed with a little bit of traditional Japanese or Oriental theme, and this is like a cool mashup where you have, like, you know, very cyberpunk streetwear type of stuff, but you still integrate it with the traditional yukatas and samurai wear and stuff like that. And this is probably gonna be an outfit that I think a lot of people would prefer me to gravitate towards. The only downside with this is this color scheme is black and red. It works really well if you go with black and red, but I don't really know how it would look if I went with more cooler colors with like the whole blue, especially if I try to stick with the blue hairstyle. I think this would be a little bit harder to pull off. And another thing I know a lot of people like, because my Ship 4 character design was based off it, was the whole Neko theme. So it was very Catgirl themed, and a lot of people really liked it. But on top of the Catgirl theme, it was wearing streetwear as well, or more casual wear. And I think a lot of people would gravitate towards this type of fashion. I just don't really know if I should do this yet, because streetwear tends to be very expensive in NGS. But then again, since I am only changing my outfit once a year, I could definitely afford it. I just need to mess around with the colors if I am going to be going with option 3. And to add on to option 3 over here, here's another variation of streetwear. This one also looks really nice. You know, of course, it's Ayaka from Genshin Impact. I really do like her outfit over here. I like the backpack. I really like the red ribbons over here that kind of free flow everywhere. The only thing that would be a little bit challenging over here would be, again, to try to find all the little details in order to fill out her outfit, because I'm pretty sure there is a jacket already like this, but it just doesn't have enough detail, at least compared to this photo. So we are going to need to look around with that. And maybe the backpack, I don't know if there's a backpack with this much level of detail, so we are going to need to mix and match and kind of experiment with things. But this definitely fits the color scheme. You know, it's white hair, so that is something that I might need to compromise, or maybe I can still get away with the blue hair and maybe change the hoodie to white, or change the hoodie to like another shade of blue or purple. But overall, this is another possibility. But yeah, those are the 3 different options that I'm currently considering. Now, of course, we still have like 3 or 4 months to go before the end of the year, so there's plenty of time to change directions, pivot, change things, whatever. But that's my thought process so far. Now, if you'd like to share your character design, and if you use Twitter, feel free to tag me at master_keroppi on Twitter, and then I will be able to see your post. But as you can see over here, I've got a lot of reference material, as well as other outfits that many talented people have made. We've got Faruna over here from Genshin. We've got Kafka over here. You can see over here the glasses. I don't think these are actually glasses, but it's got the effect, right? They basically got the effect over here. We've got another picture over here on the back. This hairstyle looks really nice with the hat over here. I really like the design of this coat. But basically, you know, I've got a bunch of reference stuff over here on my Twitter, which I basically browse through over here in order to give myself inspiration. And yeah, it's just really nice to see everyone's work, as well as creative spaces and stuff like that. Like this one with Gura is pretty amazing. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.